on WBGZ. Brought to you by the Helpin' Music Company.
It's Thursday night everywhere in the world, and it's Riverbend Talent, downtown Alton, the Big Z, and brought to you by the Helpin' Music Company and by Mr. Matt Van Voris of Macias Insurance. And right here in downtown Alton, we got the Sea Shanty Sing-Along already underway at Morrison's Irish Pub. Tonight at the Conservatory, it's Jacoby Art Center's night with Bob and Ben. Playing from 7 to 8. That's a $10 cover for that. And they usually have an open mic, but I'm not sure with that going on tonight if that's still happening. Midwest Avenue underway at Fast Eddie's until 10. Logan Chapman underway at George's Pub and Grill in Jerseyville until 9. Scott Marlin underway at Big Daddy's in Edwardsville until 9. Butch Moore underway at Peel Woodfire Pizza in Edwardsville until 9 o'clock. Drew and Audrey at the Cabin at Judy Creek until 9 o'clock tonight. Tony G starts at 7, goes to 11 o'clock at Deutz Village Inn and Pontoon Beach. They usually have the Omega Music open mic down at El Gato Tavern in Granite City. Haven't seen a post on that yet, but could be happening. And Hunter Sharp already underway out at the Prairie Inn in Dorsey. That's a 5:30 start there, so he's a half hour in. He'll go till 8:30 tonight. And now, the absolute star of the show, Mr. Pig. Penn.
I don't think so. I don't think any of that's true. Fake news.
I tried to stop at Pig, but he didn't butt in this time.
Sir Piggius Pinius.
Hey, it's one of our favorite nights. It's wrestling night.
Yeah. It's always fun as long as I don't get scared. Every now and again I say too much.
This is a guy that threw the judge out of here. He also beat the legendary
Butcher.
That's right.
That's the Butcher in retirement.
In the ring.
Yeah.
At arm wrestling.
Now,
none of that's fake news.
None of that is fake news. Whatever. I do my best to participate in all activities.
But since our sponsor, Matt Van Voris, likes fake news, we'll do some of that tonight as well.
He requests more of it.
He does.
You know what's not fake news? Sitting right next to me, Mr. P.T. Beckham. Welcome back to the show, Mr. P.T.
I'm glad to be back, man. Thank you.
Yeah, we got, by the way, Epic Wrestling. We do a lot. We do multiple wrestling groups coming through here. Any of the local guys, gals, folks that want to do this because I didn't realize growing up watching wrestling how closely related it was to sort of being in a band. You want to do this thing, you try hard. Nobody wants you to do it, so you just do it anyway. It's the same old story over and over again. But Epic Wrestling happens to be this group. Mr. P.T. Beckham has been on with us before. And, man, you looking good like always.
Man, I've been training really hard since January. It's like my last run kind of thing, So,
yeah?
Ready to get in there and do some things.
Do some damage?
Oh, yeah. I got a heavyweight championship match in December, so...
So you got the belt right now?
I don't have the belt.
Oh, okay.
I had a couple when I was here last time, but, I took a little break and did some things. So December 6th, I'm either wrestling Leon Mephisto or Brandon Beretta for the PWE Heavyweight Championship, and I like my odds.
That sounds like pretty good odds for you.
And
I say that because Lenny's not here.
I would say it if Lenny was here.
Because he has scared us.
I've beat him a couple times, so no big deal.
Shout out to Lenny, though. He's the owner of Pro Wrestling Epic. So
correct, and one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Makes it more awkward,
now, so real quick, but let's talk about that.
Yeah,
because it's one thing when there's a rivalry going on. It's easy to get a little like, but when it is one of your friends, I mean, it's a sport. It's your
business, pal.
Your athletes out there.
Yes.
But at this, and it is a great show. I'm telling you, we say it all the time, especially if you've got kids, take them, because this is such an interactive, smack talking. The kids can get involved. Of course, they got to watch out. Smack talk comes back at them, but
it was a blast watching our video producer.
Yeah.
We can call her now, Lydia.
Yeah, my
Copeland,
daughter.
Right? She was pretty young.
Yep.
And we took her, and man, she can talk some smack. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Which again, it makes it
Called
fun.
one of the girls Cindy Lauper. which was a great, like, I had no idea she knew who that was.
Total flashback. Well, you're nothing but a Cyndi Lauper wannabe. You know, you can't say I was a total failure as a dad. She knows who Cyndi Lauper is, but anyway, no, it is a great thing. Now, you when you do go up against a friend, or you know, someone you consider a friend as opposed to a rivalry, is it a little harder to get the energy and to get the edge?
For me, not so much, man. Like I said, it's strictly business. That's a Brandon Beretta term there. Strictly business. P.T. Beckham is business.
So,
Lenny Mephisto and myself, we've been tag team champions in St. Louis. We've done a lot of things. I haven't been at PWE in a while, and I've just came back. And there's a lot of young guys that hasn't met P.T. Beckham yet, and I'm a wild man.
So where have you been?
I've been doing things, man. I've been taking a break. I got married in April.
Congratulations.
I've been lifting a lot of weight, you know, eating a lot of food I don't like and drinking a lot of cheap beer. But you know what? Best thing I am, I'm a good wrestler, and I know what to do when I get in there. So
He's showing off the python story,
hey,
too.
keep it cut off at all times, sir. And Lenny Mephisto or Brandon Beretta, if you are listening, you guys are in deep trouble.
I was talking about Hogan. Hulk Hogan's python.
Oh, yeah, rest in
You're
peace,
showing
Hulk
him-
Hogan.
Yeah, you're showing him them off, too.
Real American hero.
Nah, but stay tuned for the video to see the sexy P.T. Beckham.
I just got one question. What are you gonna do when all the Hulkamaniacs run wild on you, brother?
Okay, so the main one we're talking about is November 1st at the Franklin Lodge right here in Alton. But you guys are wrestling tomorrow night, too. Are you wrestling tomorrow night?
I am not.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on down the line. Damian standing right. Well, actually, Halo. This is the first time appearance
right.
from Halo. Lovely to meet you, Halo. So now you are the manager of multiple wrestlers, or
just Damian, just the
Damian.
monster Damian Blackwell.
Whoa.
So-
monster.
yeah, I like it. I think she's Ed Gein over there. Anyway, so here you go, man. You are how long have you been doing this? Just your debut as a
Yeah, so
manager?
Damian's my first, I guess, quote, client, but I've been doing it for him for like 3 years now.
Nice.
Okay.
So
What got you
4
into
years. Damian did.
Aha,
Damian.
there you go.
Yep.
So-
Because we are married in real life as well.
There
So
you go.
and then his father was also a wrestler, Izzy Blackwell.
We know all about
And
Izzy.
So Izzy told him, hey, I think you need a manager. And my name was Halo. And at the time, a lot of things just worked out and fate just kind of spoke to us. And
Nice.
here we are 4 years later.
Nice.
So Izzy was part of Power Trip, the
Yeah.
band.
Yeah.
And just to catch Halo up, she didn't know it. Us two had bands, and we played with Power Trip a lot.
Awesome.
A
That's
lot.
awesome.
So,
Yeah. Good times, man.
and
Good
when
times.
we seen Damian, he was just a wee little lad.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. It seems to be the common thing. We run into a lot of people. It's like, whoa, man, you're Izzy's son.
For sure. For sure.
So
Let's-
Damian, you will be wrestling tomorrow. Is this correct? No.
No.
All right.
So tell us about tomorrow, though. You got it right there in front of you.
Oh yeah, actually, I think what's today's day? Are we on the
Six-
We're on
16th.
Thursday.
we're on the 18th that the show is. It's
Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay.
Yep, Saturday. It's at the Tater Tot Con. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. Tater Tot Con, live from the Bud Dome, right in St. Louis. It's a Wrestle Scream. So matches will be going all day from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And unfortunately, Damian will not be wrestling, but you might see us hanging out, you know.
Right.
You might see us,
So,
What's the Bud Dome?
there you go.
I don't know what that is.
you know.
It sounds like a place where you can get some killer weed.
Yeah.
Right.
it really
Right.
does.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm a little unfamiliar with it myself, but I'm excited to check it out.
Okay.
I'm titillated over here. The Bud Dome sounds like someplace I might want to live.
Yeah, for sure.
like the Thunderdome, but with buds. You know? One man enters, no one leaves. Anyway, so there you go. When is your next match, Mr. Damian?
It's going to be November 1st at the Jack Vaughn Superkicking, Thigh Slapping, Indyriffic, Slamboree 2.
Nice. Nice.
That was a long name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
And did you notice Damian's giving us a silent treatment?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say to him last time? You probably tried to fondle him.
Tried. Look, if I got handsy, I'm sorry. You're a good-looking man. He's a handsome man.
He is. He very much is.
And you know, sometimes when they sit next to me, you know. Anyway, all right.
I think he was sitting pretty far away from you. Probably heard about
it.
He does know people that know you. So.
I did pick up that twice I asked him a question, and Halo, man, he's like, nah, man.
He's whispering in her ear.
Yeah, he's
See, the video people know that, but we got to tell the radio people what's going on.
So
you remember the lovely Eagle Eye? Who's giving you the eagle eye right now?
I see that.
When are you going to talk to me?
all the way at the far end of the counter, returning to the show, swooping in, is the Eagle Eye. What's going on, Eagle Eye?
Not a whole lot. Just claiming names to my resume, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Happy to be down here by the bluffs and the river. Oh, you got to feel at home.
Always.
So how about you on Saturday? You got a match?
Oh, yeah. Saturday night, we are in action. I don't know against who. That's just kind of how this system works.
It does work
I don't
like
ask who. I don't need to know who, because me and my brother in arms, the good old Calvin Coco, we are the Hot Wings, and we are in action for sure Saturday night.
The Hot Wings.
Love it.
All right.
See, you can tell he's been on the radio with us once. He brought his game tonight, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're kicking in now.
So there you go. Saturday night, you and Coco.
Yes.
Taking on a tag team.
Tag team.
Situation.
Doesn't matter who. You name them, we'll take them.
Right,
Don't
okay.
matter.
All right.
So there you go. That's tomorrow
What if it was
night.
Hacksaw Jim Dugan?
That's Saturday
Ric
night at
Flair
the Bud Dome, wherever
Bring
that
it.
is. In St. Louis.
It's at the Bud Dome. What if it's Cheech and Chong? No,
That'd be pretty legendary.
that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
All right. But coming up here in Alton for a closer one, we got November 1st, Franklin Lodge, Jack Vaughn's Super Kicking, Thigh Slapping, Indyriffic, Slamboree 2, just as Halo did it. I didn't do as good as her, though.
Yeah, she kind of had a rhythm to it the way she did it.
Yeah, you know, once you'll get the hang of it. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it.
I've been trying it for a while now, so maybe not.
Oh man, so there you go. That it is the return of epic wrestling, and so you guys like. PT, you've got you're not wrestling this weekend. Damian's not wrestling this weekend. How often do you think you wrestle? Like I know you've stepped away for a minute, but before you stepped away, how often are you wrestling? Once every a month? Once every other month?
Man, I've been doing this for 10 years. You know, I've kind of taken a little break, but 10 years strong. You know, I've sacrificed a lot away from the children. You know, put a lot of time into this. I'm really just focused on December 6th in Pontoon Beach, Illinois. Okay. November 1st is a stepping stone because there's this guy named Brandon Beretta who's been walking around. He's been doing some things around the area. He's a young kid. He just ain't met P.T. Beckham yet. And I'm going to touch him on the mic on November 1st. He's going to meet me up close and personal. I'm going to embarrass the little girl real quick. You don't know. But, 10 years strong. Ain't got much left, but I'm going out with a bang. I promise you that.
Well, and the reason I brought it up, I get you're focused on what you got going here. The reason I was questioning how often you wrestle, and I know it ebb and flows, but just as a regular, an average, because I'm curious, like how often you actually have to get in there and put it on the line, and because that's if you're doing that every week.
Oh, it's
man,
part of it,
out.
man. Yeah, I was doing it every week for the longest time, and. It messes a lot of things up in your personal life, but, it's a grind, and we're here now, so this is the best P.T. Beckham anybody's ever seen, I promise you.
There we go.
I've seen some pretty good PT Beckhams in
weight
my
stuff.
day. And look, I got proof. And so
He had a bunch of belts last time he was here.
I remember that. I remember that. He was flashing some bling last time he was in here. But you know what? You got to admire taking care of business. Like you say, there's life sometimes gets put on hold for these things, and you got to keep that together, or it's all going to explode. So
how about Halo now? November 1st, the Whisperer. I'm calling him now. I know you called him the Monster, but he's whispering on us tonight.
Yep.
So what
Saving
happened
his
to his
voice.
voice? I mean,
It's all right here.
he's saving his voice because he's also got a side gig where he sings in this Guns N' Roses. But I don't know if any of that's
he'd be a
pretty
keyboard player.
Yeah, November 1st is a big one for him. So yeah, he's gotta prepare for sure. He's against somebody you might be familiar with. I think he's been here before.
Uh-oh.
Herzog.
Oh, yeah.
cool. Oh yeah.
Yep, he's up against Herzog in a.
Whitey Herzog used to manage the Cardinals. That would be a great match.
Did you know that Pigpen is his father?
Really?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Everyone with these DNA tests these days now. I don't
It was revealed the last time he was here, about 7 months ago.
Was that revealed?
Yeah, it was revealed several times. And you kept claiming it. See, Damian's nodding. He knows I'm right.
Well, if I claimed it, it's probably true. I don't.
But that
remember.
dude's like a caveman. He's barefoot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
see?
is my son. Yeah, I still was picturing Whitey Herzog in my head. It took a minute for the Captain Caveman, to
No. Sergeant Caveman, I think he said, or something bigger than Captain.
look at the stripes, man. So again, I'm kind of trying to wrap my head around this idea because I know, like, even with a band, if you're gigging regularly, you get tired.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, man, if you're wrestling every week, even every other week, like, do you get time to heal? I'd ask Damian, but he won't answer. He's just gonna nod at me.
Halo will answer for him.
So the question is, if you wrestle, you got two matches in a row, one Saturday following Saturday. You're not even healed up from last Saturday, are you? You're still like, my back's hurting.
That's the grind.
That is the grind. It's working the grift.
Yep.
All right. Well, it just.
And on November 1st, this match against Herzog, it's supposed to be a hardcore match. So that's going to be even more on the line, more at risk, more blood, more bashing.
And I'm now, I was picturing you versus Whitey Herzog, an old man who manages baseball. That's just the way my brain works. I'm insane. But now that I realize it's my long lost son, you're going against Captain Caveman, Sergeant Caveman. That is going to be it's going to be a rough bloodbath. That's way harder than an old man. He's just going to nod at me.
Yeah, but you know what? Damian's ready for Herzog to bring whatever he's ready for it.
Yeah. What if he comes at you with that Captain Caveman club? Not worried. All right.
So would this be for a belt?
I do not believe so. It's just for the
Will it be for
title
suspenders?
of who's the best monster of PWE, I guess. Caveman versus monster.
All right. And that will be a good match. So everybody, like, again, if you're into wrestling, it's so much fun to see it live. If you
Or if you're a Mason.
If you're a
you
Mason,
need to go to your lodge.
you need to stop by the lodge. You have a meeting, do whatever,
A ritual, something.
They admit that they were Masons. My name's John. I've been a Mason for 8 years now.
I don't know. You went through a meeting. I heard.
We got no time for that kind of weird history.
Okay, right.
But what we do got time to talk about here, seriously, what I was getting ready to bring up is, once again, if you're the kind of person that grew up watching wrestling at the Chase, and who didn't, if you got kids and they've never experienced it, take them. It's so much fun. The old and young alike have a good time. And you maybe get to become a Mason while you're there. And learn the secret handshake or whatever. I don't know what they do. And Eagle Eye, you're ready to do it Saturday.
Always ready to do it. Yeah, talking back on those injuries, we never have time to really recover, you know what I'm saying? We go out there, we grind, and we go out there to entertain the people. And that's what this is for. This is for the people. That is what I do it for, is the people. So the people should show up because we're going to bring you the best shows out of anyone else, anywhere around in the Midwest, period. Because we are Pro Wrestling Epic. It is not just pro wrestling. It is Pro Wrestling Epic. Let's get that through there, all right? And Jack Vaughn's Indyriffic, thigh slapping, Slamboree 2. Doesn't matter how big the title is, because what is going to be around my waist is a title when I win the Interstate Ring Crew Rumble.
The Interstate Ring Crew Rumble. And
Yeah.
all right.
Wait till you hear who's in this match. Go
All right,
ahead. Go. Tell us who's in the match.
So far, who we got is the boss himself, Lenny Mephisto. We got this guy, one half of the Revolution, Anthony Lopez. We have the champ himself, Camaro Jackson. We have the Beast of Burden, Ox. We have myself, the enforcer of Claw and Order, the king of the sky, the sensational Eagle Eye.
Whoa, Eagle Eye. You forgot the notorious P.T. Beckham. I'm going to be in that match too, you know. Yeah.
Well, I ain't afraid to throw down this claw on anybody, just so you know.
Hey, nothing but respect, man.
Nothing but respect.
All right, man.
Whoa, that's a serious lineup.
I was going to say that is some serious Thunderdome action there. It's gonna
So
be...
everybody's in the ring at the same time for that?
Well, I'm not actually sure of these match stipulations yet, but I'm pretty certain it's going to be all at the same time, and that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Numbers don't matter.
Okay.
Throw them all over, and we're going to win.
Except for one, and that's me.
We'll find out.
I do like the Eagle Eye's attitude. I don't
He's very
care
sassy.
I don't care what the rules are. I don't care what's going on. Let's just get it on. Yeah, okay. I do like that attitude. Speaking of getting it on,
Yeah.
what's going to get on this weekend in our fine little town?
We got a little bit going on. We got Levi McAtee down at the Flock from 6 to 9 on Friday night. We got Orange and Black with live music. Dakota Pagan from 7 to 9 at Renaissance X. That's the old Elijah P. and Alton. Of course, live drag every weekend at Bubby and Sissy's at 9:30. Denver Wade Trent and Hollywood 5 doing the Fast Eddies, first and second, right there in order. And Trag out at the VFW in Alton. Flip side of Bakers and Hale and Nate Sickmeyer out at Locke's Brick House in Bethalto. And he hit us up, Big Ben, on the Jay Hollinger video we put out.
Yeah.
Nate's like, hey, man, I'm about to book for 2026. Get a hold of me, and we'll set up something in the future because he wants to come in and talk to us.
Nice, yeah, because he's a working man. He's always booked on Thursdays.
Right.
So he's saying get a hold of me a year in advance, and
like-
he can get a Thursday night.
That's what he
free.
said. He's like, get a hold of me, and then I won't book a night.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
You talk about working the grind, man, working the grift. That guy's out there doing it. So
Also on Friday night, Strutter. That's not a wrestler. Could be Ric Flair's name. He was a Strutter. Nope, that's a Kiss tribute.
what about Gene Simmons as a wrestler? That would have been pretty cool.
Kiss tribute at the Wild E Theater in Edwardsville. And sad note, Ace Frehley on life support right now.
Really, I
Yeah.
didn't hear about that.
Breaking news. So.
Wow.
So there you go. Basic Friday night, the close stuff. There's way more going on in Edwardsville and Glen Carbon and Granite City, including down at the Mill, the Gambler in Granite City. And that's where Pro Wrestling Epic will be March 7th with Bittersweet Lockdown 4 at the Mill in Granite City. And they sold that place out a couple times.
Yeah, that's pretty cool to see that happening because the Mill's, it's a newer venue, but it's a sweet spot, and it's they've been popping with lots of those tribute bands coming through. Super cool to see wrestling getting in there.
We got Rich Fleetwood and Blake Gardner at the Cabin at Judy Creek on Friday, and we got Graham Pagano at George's Pub and Grill in Jerseyville from 6 to 9 on Friday. So that's just your Friday, because there's way more going on.
I was going to say that I feel like you skipped over.
Well, I did
Quite a-
because,
quite a bit
Pro
there.
Wrestling Epic's here, and we want
Yeah.
to talk about November 1st coming up at the Franklin Lodge. Now, that's a 1630 ticket for that one, and that includes the fees, right? For Slamboree 2.
So I don't know if they do it this way. We've had a few times where they say, "Oh, you pay extra, you get front row."
Yeah.
It seems like a Lenny Mephisto move.
Yeah, that may be starting price there for those tickets. Is there a front row ticket?
Yeah, there's a front row ticket. The front row is $20, while the general admission is $15 if you go in person and pay with cash. You know what I'm saying?
So there you go.
Totally worth it because you get
extra $5.
You get sweat on you and blood.
Oh, you're in the splash zone completely. And like to say that, like blood, that's for real.
And your favorite, you can talk trash and they'll hear you. They will hear you and they will respond.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you say sweat and blood on you, and that's for real. It is really real blood. It's not ketchup.
And I pass it on because I believe it was Halo that just told us it's going to get bloody.
Yeah. Well, and I actually pictured at that moment Herzog. We saw him.
Well, he's barefooted, so his feet are always bleeding.
I think it was Herzog that we saw at up there because we went to a couple of them, but I think it was in Collinsville, and he got hit in the head with maybe his own club. I can't remember. But after the match was over, I walked in the restroom, and he was in there washing his blood off his face, where he literally had his skull cracked open, and I'm like, my daughter would love to see that. It's real blood. No, it is like that is a serious thing. A lot of people, think it's all just about the pageantry. It is. There's some damage going on up there. Mr. Beckham, you ever been seriously hurt, like, walk out bleeding, wondering if you're going to make it home?
I wonder if I'm going to make it home every night, buddy.
Wake up under the bushes a lot.
Yeah, where am I at right now? Yeah, I've been busted open, but that's part of the gig, you know what I'm saying? Like, sure. I remember a time when me and Lenny were throwing real fists in the ring, stuff happens.
Bare knuckling?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
We got thousands and thousands of views on YouTube of me just destroying Lenny Mephisto.
So was that planned? I mean, were you guys actually upset at each other?
I don't know. I'll leave that to you, pal.
Okay.
But it's part of the biz, man. I've been doing this 10 years. I've been busted open many times. I've busted open a lot of heads too.
Well, I can imagine like a lot of things at the early days, when you're first learning, you don't have the style down just yet. I've always had the style, pal. It's always been a thing. Born with it.
It's been easy. It's been easy. PWE's been blessed. I've been gone so long. There's guys like, Bax and Brandon Beretta and Herzog and guys like that just running crazy in PWE. I've been gone. They've been blessed because I'm back, So,
He's focused on Brandon Beretta.
I don't like that guy, man. He's real cocky. He reminds me a lot of me, and I don't like it.
Reminds me a lot of Lenny.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Mr. Mephisto could not make it this evening. We had to reschedule. You guys were supposed to come in next week. I do appreciate you coming in at the last minute here like that. Scheduling conflicts. I don't know what I'm doing. That's the truth of it. That's just simple truth. So in your early years, Mr. Damon, you get split open a few times.
Yeah, he definitely has.
Yeah.
He definitely has. I've had to clean up a lot more blood than I can say.
Do you know how to do stitches?
That's what I was going to say.
No, but his mom's an EMT.
Okay.
We don't got to go far if it gets too bad.
Okay.
We're a super glue household.
Shout out to Mom.
Yeah.
And super glue.
He's going to talk for Mom. That's good. Appreciate that, Damian. Breaks the silence for Mom. You got to break the silence for Mom. I'm just saying.
So you get busted open, you go home, wash
Sleep
it
it
out
off.
in super glue.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Shower and sleep it off.
Said sleep it off. What do they say? Sleep a concussion, starve a cold? I don't know.
Now Eagle Eye, I'm assuming he gets up in the air, right?
Oh, yeah.
So he probably missed a few times.
Oh, several. I'm an honest man. Several times. But
Right.
you know what? I don't let it bring me down. No pun intended.
But like I was out just last week up at Pier Market watching the Eagles dive. They don't come up with a fish every time. They miss every now and again.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to hurt.
All the time. Let me tell you, I've had injuries that I don't even really talk about because it's like, what's the point, you know? I'm on a grind. I don't care. I have to keep doing this thing. There's evil all around pro wrestling, and there's only one man who's going to enforce law and order on these people, and it's me. I can't let a sprained ankle stop me from whooping up on backs, because that's exactly what happened at Pops just the other week. Sprained my ankle, couldn't even walk, and then the next day, here I am wrestling backs, whooped them, corner to corner, post to post, dust till dawn, beat them. That's just how we work.
All right, so I'm trying to wrap my brain around this injury part, because the older I get, the harder it is to come back from these. Like in my 20s, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, you bounce up, who cares? But as I get older, I'm like, my back hurts. I don't know why. I can't imagine like watching you guys get slammed, And I'm like, how do you even get up after that? So you sprain your ankle. Now, you just push on. You don't stop the fight. There's no like.
I mean, you could. But then that just shows a lot about you. You ain't worth to be a champion. You're just a contender, another contender, just a dude on the roster. I'm not looking to be some dude on the roster. I'm looking to be the guy, the face of Pro Wrestling Epic, the symbol of St. Louis wrestling. There's nobody, there's nothing that's going to stop me from going out there and doing what I got to do. That is for me, myself, my friends, my family, my fans. That is what we are here to do. Doesn't matter.
And I believe you, but I don't think P.T. Beckham does.
I don't believe in fairy tales, sir. Yeah.
You look like you had a doubt in your eye there.
I just don't entertain it. At this point, prove me wrong. I've done everything there is in this business. I've never held the PWE Heavyweight Championship, which I get a chance to on December 6th against Brandon Beretta.
Okay.
Much luck to Eagle Eye and all his soaring. I'll be here watching. Good kid.
And
good
that
worker.
might be your second belt, because you got a chance at the Interstate Championship.
Yeah, you're right about that, man.
With the Ring Crew Rumble.
Ring Crew Rumble. I don't know how that got the name.
Both of you guys are going to be in that.
We are, and I can't wait to see him in there. He's a good guy and a good wrestler.
All right, yeah, little camaraderie there. I just saw the doubt when he was saying. I looked over at you and I'm like, all right, I think he's.
It's all an ego thing, man. I let him speak, let him talk, but he's going to do big things in this business. He's been doing great, and he's a great person.
So I still want to know from the Eagle Eye, the worst landing ever.
Yeah,
My worst landing ever.
Yeah, like.
Well,
was it a table, concrete floor?
And how high did you start?
I think
I'm pretty high right now.
Yeah.
My worst landing was probably in Abingdon, Illinois, where I wrestled the Ox, the Beast of Burden himself. And we had this little contraption. It let me go up about 15 feet or so in the air.
Oh,
and,
that's pretty high.
Oh, it was high. Yeah. So I ate it, and he ate it, and we all felt the pain together. And that was probably one of the worst experiences of my life. But at the end of the day, justice was served.
Did you land in the ring or outside the ring?
Thankfully, in the ring.
Okay.
Thankfully. All on top of Ox. He had it coming. So.
It still hurts a lot.
I was going to say that there's a little bit of give there. It's more forgiving than, say, concrete is. But I'm telling you what, a lot of people are disillusioned that those rings are soft.
No,
and they are not. When you get slammed down, like you stomp on them, there's a slight bit of give that probably keeps you from breaking bones, just enough. But so let me ask you this: you land in the ring, exactly like you land on your face, your back, your head.
Well, at that time, I landed on my face, so that kind of sucked. Felt that, but I'm a superhero, so super durability. I ain't feeling anything the next morning. I'm gonna recover.
So after you fell 15 foot straight down in your face, is that when you started wearing the mask? No.
I might invest in some armor. I don't know if that's legal in the ring, but I'll have to talk to Lenny about that one.
Yeah, you can tell that mask doesn't have a lot of padding in it.
No.
Just saying.
So that, and man, when you say 15 foot, it's it's not 100 foot. It's not that. Hey, go stand on a 15-foot cliff and look down. That's a pretty good fall.
Still not as high as you, Big Ben, but
no, I'm at cruising altitude. I can tell you that.
November 1st. What we're talking about, Franklin Lodge, right here in Alton. Slamboree 2. I'm shortening it. That's a long title. So, and is Damian? What are you doing that night?
He is wrestling that hardcore match with Herzog.
Oh, that's right. That's right. My brain went flat.
Yeah. Herzog and Damian Blackwell.
It's going to get brutal.
I was going to say that.
The blood match
That's
she was talking about.
Damian's ready.
So what else? What else is on the horizon for Epic? We got this Saturday. We got November
The Chiva Jam,
1st,
December 6th.
Yep.
December
Right.
6th.
That's where PT's going to go for the belt.
And that's where PT's going for one belt. Yeah, December 6th. Trying to get that collection of belts back. I think he is that he once had.
And that's in Pontoon Beach.
Okay,
A
cool.
place called the Field Sports Complex. Also, Rosalani Mexican flavors. I'm not sure how that all goes together. but-
Yeah, just come out, buy you a shot. You know, we're gonna have a good time that night. Drink some Mexican beer. You know,
I'm actually on cold medicine. I'm not supposed to do 14 shots of tequila with it, but I did anyway.
and that's a Christmas show.
Yeah. So
I think Krampus is going to be there, or something similar.
nice. So this Saturday, sort of like a Halloween. Is this the Screamapalooza or this? What was it?
We got Wrestle Scream.
Wrestle Scream. Yeah,
Yes,
sort of a Halloween based event. I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
With the Scream.
Get your mind going to Bud Dome again.
Now, and where was the Bud Dome one? I got
in St.
confused in the
Louis.
middle of that.
It is 9711 Green Park Industrial Drive in St. Louis.
All right, and what was the date on that one?
It is October 18th.
This Saturday.
And
That is this week. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
That Bud. As soon as she said Bud Dome, my brain started spinning. It was hard to
We're
come back
wrestling
from it.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We got the longest show I think we've ever had,
Oh, wow.
at least from what I've been a part of. We're going to be running matches all day long.
Nice.
Wow, 10 a.m.
Yes.
to 4 p.m. and that is Saturday.
Just
in St.
$5
Louis.
entry fee. That is
Oh,
probably the
wow.
cheapest pro wrestling epic show you could go to see.
It's the cheapest anything you could go see.
That's
you can't
true.
see a movie for $5. You can't go through Taco Bell. I mean, seriously, that is some good entertainment, and
You'll be surrounded by buds.
I'm hoping,
Buddies.
buddies. Yeah. No, that is that's this Saturday at the Bud Dome. Man, $5 is an amazing price
It is.
to get into anything. So again, everybody get out on this one. It's a amazing matchup at an amazing price. So what else we got? We got that's October. We got the November. We got December 6th. Anything else? I see you got a lot of sheets over there that I can't see from here.
Yep, we got October, November, December, and then we got March 7th at the Mill in Granite City.
Yeah, which is
They got to advertise that early because tickets will sell out for that.
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
Those go very quick.
now, and this is returning to the Mill.
Right.
The first time, if I remember right, you sold out a show real quick, and was there a second?
Yeah.
Yes, we had a second show, and that sold out in less than a day. As soon as tickets went up, they were gone.
Yeah, so that lets you know if you want to see the one in March. What was the date? March.
I believe it's March 7th.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's
you
March
can
7th.
you can look it up on Epic Wrestling, Pro Epic Wrestling. But in March at the Mill, when those tickets go on sale, there's going to be hot items. So grab and snatch quick on those.
For sure.
What else? What do we got going on around here we haven't talked about?
Oh, we got to do some
I know
Saturday
we're
action.
actually on a hard kill tonight, so
We
I'm
are.
trying to pay attention.
We got Naked Soul and Twisted Road at Fast Eddie's, 1 and 7. Porch Cafe at the VFW. And they're coming off their big Bud Summers tribute that went well for everybody. BC Homegrown out at Bakers and Hale from 7 to 11. Foreplay at the Pump House, 9 o'clock. Tracy Inman Band at the Refinery in Wood River from 8 p.m. until midnight. And the Backyard Blues Band, 6 to 10 at Chico's in Wood River. That's a power trip stomping ground right there.
Chico's, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Seen them many times there. Tony G at another power trip stomping ground, RJ's in Hartford.
Nice.
Yes, good to see them doing some shows again. And he's 8 to 11. We got Leadfoot at the Hog Pit. It's a big day up in Grafton. Lots of action as always. Chaz 45 at the loading dock. Cricket and the Grilled Avocados at Grafton Winery, 3 to 7, decades apart, 1 to 5, and Worth the Fight, 6:30 to 11 at the pub. And then Jonathan Baker, not the one that eats worms, 2 to 6 at the Terrace at Aries in Grafton. And speaking of eating worms, you tried to talk Herzog into eating worms when he was here. And he considered it. He thought it might be, but he needed more money, so I don't blame him.
Well, and we needed to have some worms. We'll come prepared next time.
Also happening Saturday, Catfish Willie at the Bloody Bucket Saloon in Grafton, and Lone Lester at Drifters in Grafton, and Luau Lenny, 3 to 6 at Abigail's Tap Room in Grafton. See, I told you Grafton was on fire this weekend.
Yeah.
So that's some of the local stuff.
I think the following weekend might be, we got the Grafton Blues Festival coming up here.
Okay.
Pretty shortly, a couple of weeks.
And, lots of other stuff going around. You can find it all at cottonmouth.org, including Flip the Frog playing 7:30 to 11:30 up in Eldred at Tucker's Pub, and Soft Crisis, Sea Shine, and Wirebirds over at the Heavy Anchor in St. Louis. $10 for that. And appreciate them sending me the invite for that one.
All right. And I'm going to throw this one out there. It's Joshua Shepherd, and it's the reason I'm bringing it up is that it's at the Fairmount Park, long shots specifically. And I bring it up because
two shows there.
It's an odd gig for a band to play because every 19 minutes the place goes wild. So every 19 minutes you got to stop, but you don't know how long each race lasts. Like if the race lasts 3.5 minutes, you got to fill, 12.5 minutes. So like you're constantly doing math at that gig. Jeff Bensman was telling me about it. It's too much thinking.
So
but
you got Joshua Shepherd and Greg Seitz Trio at 5 o'clock there. So
and that is a good time down there.
Here's another connection to Power Trip, Mr. Mike Raich.
Oh, yeah.
Playing with Cabin Fever at Deutsch Village Inn, 8:30.
Nice.
And,
nice.
and then Rock Bottom at Tegan's at 7 o'clock, which is a connection to you. You and Derek and all your wild antics you guys did as kids.
Well, and I was in a band with Rach for a minute there, too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. The Sleaze Dogs, I think we were called, something like that. Sounds about right.
And Pete Creshaw at Jacob Myers.
Nice.
So, and like I said, we're just scratching the surface.
Yeah, there's pages and pages of stuff.
You can find it all at cottonmouth.org as we return now to Pro Wrestling Epic, having November 1st, right at the Franklin Lodge uptown here in Alton, Pie Town, right?
Yeah.
And that's the Jack Vaughn super kicking, thigh slapping, Indyriffic Slamboree 2.
You're getting more rhythm to it.
That was good.
You've improved with the flow of it. I like it.
Well, it's because Eagle Eyes got me pumped up for this Ring Crew Rumble. Which we found out tonight P.T. Beckham is also going to be a part of.
Yeah. So again, my brain twists on this sort of thing because I can't help it. I got to ask you, like, we talked about going against a friend, right? Keeping the energy up or whatever. But it's so how about this one? You're in a ring full of guys, right? You got 10, 15 people in this ring. Are you? I can tell you have some respect and camaraderie here with Mr. Eagle Eye, where some of these folks, Brandon, you don't. And so, like, when you're in this situation, you got a bunch of guys in the ring. Are you more apt to look past Eagle Eye to this other person you don't like and go after him?
We have mutual guys that we don't like, so I won't go in there looking to take his head off right off the bat. There's other guys that are on the list. But, when it comes down to it, there's no love lost in the ring. And I've done a lot of crazy things in the ring, and taking out Eagle Eye is just another Saturday night, pal. So.
But I like the answer that you gave, and I'll kind of throw it down to Eagle Eye on the same thing. If you feel a little more respect towards someone as opposed to more like a rival.
Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
a little more likely to not just go straight after them.
No, I mean,
right?
I'll probably talk to him and ring and be like, hey, help me out here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a numbers game. You got to be strategic out there.
Yeah,
you got to play the game smart.
So
And-
that is exactly what I was thinking when I asked the question. As you're talking about it, and you're like, you don't even know who's going to be in this ring necessarily. To the last minute, things can change, and you're in this ring with all these guys. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is a bit of a chess game at some point. You don't want to start trouble with somebody who's really not starting trouble with you, because that's wasted energy. Let's save that till all these other suckers are gone. So and that's again, also, that to me, I feel like if there's some anger or some rivalry, it's way easier to just.
The biggest thing is the belt, Pigpen. The belt is on the line.
Yeah.
Interstate championship. Doesn't matter who's in that ring. They all want that.
They all want the belt.
I had it. I want it again, but like I said, we all know what the real focus is here. So, November 1st, I can't say it's a stepping stone because it's another show, and I do want to be the interstate champion. And much love to Eagle Eye down there, but at the end of the night, they all know who they're with, and I'm unpredictable, and they already know that it's going to be a tough night at the office.
There you go. And that is, again.
Let's get a rebuttal from Eagle Eye. A little rebuttal.
He's got nothing.
It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? All these guys are just numbers. I'm out here to look to soar beyond. It doesn't matter. I'm already looking towards bigger, better things. And when I go out there and I win that interstate championship, I'm going straight after Brandon Beretta. I'm going straight after my brother in arms, Calvin Coco, because even though we're tag partners, he and I have a mutual understanding that we want to be the guys, and there's only one spot. So at the end of the day, I'm coming for it all of it. And it starts at Jack Vaughn's thigh slapping, Indyriffic, something Slamboree 2.
You're pretty close. Promise.
Well,
It reminds me of Mr. Mondine last week telling him how he had to change the band name because it wouldn't fit on the flyer.
right. So here we are, man. Dennis brought up earlier that I got in the ring with Butcher and that I wrestled the judge right out of this room.
By the way, he's retiring. I think
Butcher?
he may have just had his final match.
Butcher?
Yeah.
I thought he retired after I broke his arm.
Well, it was temporary, kind of like P.T. Beckham. Took a little break.
Yeah, it had to lick his wounds for a minute. I get it.
Sometimes you do.
Keyword temporary.
So I will tell you this though, like looking around here, I wouldn't want to get clawed by old Eagle over there. I don't need Damian Blackwell coming at me. And P.T. Beckham, he's already over here like pushing on me a little bit just with his eyes. He's pushing me 3 foot over like with his anger. But maybe I could take Halo. Maybe I don't. You know what? I seen the look in her eye. I change it. She just looked at me straight on, and I changed it. All right. So, have you ever actually wrestled Halo?
I've not. But,
You stirred it
maybe
up,
one
though.
day.
I bet you have.
I've gotten involved when I need to be. But, Damian's a pretty big dude. He can handle a lot of my dirty work for me. So.
She is the straw that stirs the drink.
I've seen managers trip the opponent. And, a guy like me helping out some guy that was in an arm wrestling match, I encourage the roller skaters, right?
A whole bunch of them.
Right.
That's part of it. Like Eagle Eye brought up, it's strategy on some level.
Absolutely.
You got to distract them. You got to get them look at the monkey, and then you come across, right?
You ever choke someone out, Halo?
I got pretty close. And you know what? Our partner in crime, Harsh, hasn't been too happy with our tactics lately.
Uh-oh.
I've been doing more, trying to help the guys out more, and he doesn't seem to want my help. So.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like problems we've had with Arch in the past.
Well, I was going to say, sounds like a little rivalry building here, little in-house power trip family rivalry.
I don't know what's going on.
It's kind of weird that Damian Blackwell and Harsh are at odds.
Yeah.
After all these years.
Well, I say we fix it in the ring.
You wouldn't want an Eric Booten up your butt.
While I have a minute, I just want to say, if you're listening, Harsh, we need to fix this, and there's not much time left. And if anybody else is listening, there's only one more time for Power Trip, and I think whether it's December, it's March, next time me and Harsh step into that ring, it's time we do things right, or I can't promise there will be a Power Trip.
Whoa.
Wow, look at that. That is.
They're going to have to change their name to Cabin Fever.
Feel like that's been done. So there it is, man. The gauntlet has been thrown down right here, live on 107.1 FM. No, we're talking to some of the crew from Pro Epic Wrestling. We've got PT Beckham. We've got Damian Blackwell along with Halo, his manager, and of course our old buddy Eagle Eye flying in to tell us what all's going on. We already set up. It's this Saturday.
Yep, we talked about it.
Right here.
At the Bud Dome.
Yeah, that's right. Saturday, St. Louis at the Bud Dome. And then November 1st is right here at the Franklin Lodge in Alton. However, I'm gonna say this: if you're out there and you're thinking, "Wow, man, I might go to that November 1st one," don't skip over the one this Saturday, because $5 to get you in.
Right.
To load the van up with kids, and it's still like $40 to get them all in. I mean, who cares?
And we barely scratched the surface on December 6th. I'm telling you, there's some serious festivities happening there with the Christmas thing.
Okay, so tell us.
I don't have the details, but I'm just saying. I read the description, and I'm like, this sounds pretty interesting. I mean, you got Mexican food, right?
Okay.
You got Christmas, and you got the Field Sports Complex in Pontoon Beach. And that's not far from the mill.
Okay.
And they've sold that place out. So, I mean.
This could easily be sold out, too.
And P.T. Beckham, he's waiting for that date.
Oh, yeah. Got it marked in the calendar.
That's right.
So, do any of you know these festivities that he's speaking of?
News to me. When it comes to Pro Wrestling Epic, anything's a surprise. So you just never, ever know.
All right. I just checking to see if anyone. I obviously have no information. I know nothing over here. So.
We have all the links at cottonmouth.org.
We will have a. I am looking at it right now, actually. We have Santa Chiva versus Herzog in a Christmas Chaos Christmas Tree Extreme Rules match.
That's what I was talking about.
That's only if Damian lets Herzog make it to that match after November.
Whoa. Well, what the heck is a Christmas tree match?
They're
going to slam each other with Christmas trees, I'm pretty sure.
That would hurt.
Yeah,
I mean that would hurt. That's a lot of pine needles. That's a lot of needles, right? Like wrestling a porcupine
and hooks. All them hooks.
Yeah. So that sounds pretty insane.
Whopping somebody with the angel or the star.
You know me, man. I got Brother Claus on top of my tree.
And who knows what wrestlers put on their Christmas tree?
Dude,
there could be crowbars in there.
Mine would be Hacksaw Jim, dude.
There could be a hacksaw.
I get the feeling P.T. Beckham tops his Christmas tree with a Hulk Hogan.
It's a big bottle of Jameson. That's what I got.
You little Hulkamaniacs, eat your vitamins. No. Hey, well, I want to thank you guys for coming down. Hey, is there anything we missed mentioning that you need to mention for this weekend?
No,
I know we skipped over quite a bit. I didn't know if
Psychedelic Symphony's doing their thing on Sunday down at Shea, Maryland, and I believe they're playing at the Prairie Inn in Dorsey on Saturday as well.
Okay. Rogers and Neen House out at Baker's and Hale on Sunday as well, and there you go. All kinds of other good stuff going on. So, hey,
we're scooting out early.
Yeah, we got to scoot out early. There's a game going on. We actually got to get out on time tonight. So otherwise, we'd just keep talking till these people get bored with us. Hey, thanks to P.T. Beckham. Thanks for Halo for coming down and making her debut appearance with us and getting to know her a little bit. Of course, always great to have you back, Mr. Blackwell. Even though you gave us the silent treatment for the most part, other than to let us know it's a super glue house.
It was pretty hot, though. It was pretty hot.
You know what, though?
I like it.
This is what it reminded me of. It's Silent J, and, And Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh, that got
You
him.
just caught me at a bad time. That's all. Obviously, like I said, with Power Trip, there's just a lot of personal stuff going on, and I'm just, just caught me at a bad time. That's all.
No, that's all right. I like the fact that you just stood there and you were like, the only time you spoke up was like, we're a super glue household. Like that needed to be said. Oh, hey, thanks for coming down once again, as always. And, of course, Mr. Eagle Eye, thanks for flying over. And best of luck to all of you in your upcoming events. Yeah, and, the reclaiming of belts are the pursuit of belts never held. Best of luck to all of you guys. Big thanks, of course, to our sponsors out there. Halpin Music Company, been with us almost 10 years now. And Mr. Matt Van Voorst from Macias and German Insurance, been with us just about as long. Kind of insane to think we've been doing this long, but 10 years, long time. Thanks to them. Everybody, thanks for listening. Whatever you're going to do, make sure you get out and support local music and art.